projects I know folks in the community had been wanting to look at, and then we've got some new DeFi projects coming up as well. So we'll be jumping into those here shortly. I'll just give everyone a few minutes here. Go ahead and throw any items in stream chat there if you want me to take a look or have any questions. Definitely some interesting projects here coming up today. Give everyone just a few minutes here, quick. I guess while we're waiting here, I can go ahead and share my screen. I just today set up a Wax wallet, and there's a project called CryptoMonkeys. I jumped in the Discord there, and someone sent me a few free monkeys. So I think just for the stream here and everyone on the stream, what I'm going to do is whoever sets up a Wax wallet first is going to get a free CryptoMonkey. So I'll drop a link here in the stream chat for you to go set up your Wax wallet. We're also going to do a drawing for the there's the link there, Wax wallet. So it's wallet.wax.io. I think you can set one up on your phone as well. I don't think you need to be on a desktop, so you should be able to set one up on your phone. But go ahead and set one up. As soon as you have one, throw your address in the stream chat, and I'll send you a CryptoMonkey. And Wax is a blockchain that I believe spun off of EOS. It's a version of EOS, but transaction fees are super cheap, and they have a NFT marketplace called Atomic Hub, where everything's fairly cheap token-wise. So I'll send you those CryptoMonkeys. Whoever sets up their wallet and drops their address in the chat, we'll go from there. All right, well, let's get started then with the stream. I'll go through some of the projects that folks had linked here in chat first of all to start. So I'll go ahead and share my screen here. Take a look at Invisible Friends first. So this is one I've been seeing quite a few YouTubers talk about. It's the random character collective, is I believe what the group is called. And so it's kind of a neat art style. It's kind of humanized characters, but they're all invisible, right? So it's basically just the clothes and the props that you're seeing, which will be your avatar. And then they do have some other partner NFT drops as part of the random character collective. They have Slim Hoods and Mood Rollers. Slim Hoods is kind of a cartoony style avatar, and then Mood Rollers, I think this is just releasing here soon. Pre-sales today, and so I think they're public sales coming up, but they're just a whole bunch of different types of rollers. So kind of like gears or wheels or rolling pins, or I guess I don't really know what all there is, but yeah, pre-sales on right now. I think you have to be whitelisted for it. Public sales starting 42 hours. That's going to be in about 2 days. But kind of an interesting concept. I don't know if they've announced quite yet whether or not Mood Rollers and Slim Hoods will have whitelist to Invisible Friends. I would imagine they would. So, if it is fairly cheap to pick one of these up, may not be a bad idea. So you can avoid having to do a gas war, get into a gas war when you're trying to mint Invisible Friends, because this one's dropping in January, so still about a month away. But that's where it is. All right, MK Steggy. Looks like you set up a Wax wallet, so let me see. I can jump to my Atomic Hub here. All right, so these are all the monkeys I have. And I do have 5 monkeys, so I'm down to give away a few. So Murder, if you're still making yours, or Creature, if you're still making your wallet, go ahead and throw your wallet in chat there. MK Steggy, you're getting first dibs, so Do you want, what do we have here? We've got a green wizard, we have a red wizard, we have a monkey printer, so eyes and a brain. We've got like a monkey, Pepe, reindeer, Rudolph, reindeer styled monkey. And then we've got a This Is Fine monkey. So MK Steggy, let me know. Just type in chat which one you want and I'll send it to you. And Murder, just set one up as well. I've had a wax wallet, made one a couple days ago. All right, Murder, make sure you have access to the wallet on this one I'm going to send you. I don't want to send this into the abyss. Keep one on the far right. All right, the one with the fire. This is fine. Perfect. Let's transfer this here.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. There we go. Let's send that transfer. Go. Transaction successful. There you go. There's your CryptoMonkey. I'll throw this in chat there for you. Murder says he has access. Perfect. All right, Murder. Which monkey do you want here? We've got 4 left. How do I know what the address is? Creature, you're gonna have to go into your Wax wallet. It'll tell you what the wallet address is. If you're on the Wax Cloud wallet, it'll be on the top right. It'll have a .wam address. All right, Murder says he bought some mint vouchers for a project with his PPL, saved him half an ETH. That's solid. Them brains. He wants the brains. Perfect. All right, we will send the brains. So Murder, let's see. Let's grab your wallet here. And we'll Murder brains. There we go. We'll confirm that NFT transaction. There you go. The transaction. There it is. And then Creature. All right. I think that's it, Creature. pxjju.wham. There's your address. So let's jump back to the monkeys. We got 3 left. Green wizard, red wizard, or you want the the yellow Pepe Rudolph. Awesome. Murder's got his brains. Good deal. Creature wants the red wizard. Perfect. Creature is a red wizard. That's for sure. That's for sure. Creature says it's his first free NFT. Well, there you go. Many more to come, I hope. So there's the red wizard is now under Creatures, and if anyone's watching this stream later, the replay, we do have 2 crypto monkeys left. So if you do set up a Wax wallet, just shoot me a DM or hit me up in the Discord chat. I'd be happy to send you a crypto monkey if you'd like. Shout out to Kess as well as James 32123 from the Crypto Monkeys Discord. I know at least one of them came over here earlier today, popped in for a little while to say hi. So shout out to them. They graciously donated me my first monkeys. So I'll definitely be hanging out there a little more in the future and hopefully picking up some more monkeys for everyone. So. Well, there we go. So anyone else, I guess, sets up a Wax wallet, like I said, shoot me a message, shoot me a DM. You've got a crypto monkey with your name on it. All right, so that's Invisible Friends. We talked about that random character collective. Definitely some solid art roadmap-wise. I mean, we can take a look at their Discord. Let's see here if I can pull that up on stream. See, I know they've got the Like we said, the pre-sale for Rollers is open right now. Public sale says 0.09 ETH plus gas. Says everyone with see, I'm trying to see if there's a whitelist for invisible friends. They don't really have a whole ton of information yet on invisible friends. Launch date mid-January, mint price TBD. So you'll have to kind of jump in the Discord if you want to get whitelisted for that. More announcements regarding whitelist for RCC holders, meaning the Slim Hoods and the Mood Rollers soon. So TBD on whether or not all holders will get whitelisted. I would imagine if there's 5,000 Mood Rollers and 5,000 Slim Hoods, uh, they're probably not going to whitelist every single person that's holding one of these, but there'll probably be a good percentage of these that get whitelist rolls. So if you do like this project, I mean, go check out their Discord, take a look at it. We can see Mood Rollers, I guess. Art-wise looks pretty solid. As far as a roadmap, I'm not sure if they have a whole ton for roadmap-wise. I mean, it's just kind of cool 3D art, certainly. But if you're looking for a whitelist on invisible friends, it's maybe not guaranteed. All right, let's take a look at another project here. Yeah, 2,000 or more whitelist spots left. I know there's plenty of whitelist spots, for invisible friends, because they haven't. I don't think they've even announced their collection size yet. But definitely a solid project that I've seen a lot of buzz about, for sure. A lot of big influencers in the space have been talking about invisible friends. So definitely go check that out. All right, High Rollers is the next one that's on the list here. Let's take a look at that. So High Rollers, I think that's minting on Immutable X. And if we go to their website, High Rollers NFT. So Immutable X, meaning there's not going to be any gas costs. You'll have to transfer your ETH over to IMX. And it says High Rollers minted 1513 out of 7777. So the utility-wise, it looks like you can get Baller X tokens for minting. Not sure what the Baller X tokens do, but definitely looks like another good, solid kind of 3D project. Looks like they're kind of focused on crypto and trading and things of that nature. They've got like an Illuminati Squid Game styled one, which is pretty interesting. So, and then they'll drop you that the 3D. So I guess there's a 2D mint first, and then they'll airdrop you the 3D one about a week later. So, or 2 weeks later, which is pretty cool. So it looks like they are potentially live there right now. They have 46,000 in the Discord, which is pretty solid. Now as far as minting, let's see if I can find any details here about launch dates. I wonder if they're in pre-sale potentially right now. All right, token rewards. Baller X launching on 9th December, so that's tomorrow. Passive income for holding. If you stake your NFTs, there's 5,000 Baller X tokens. 1513 mints, so they just did the pre-sale. So I would imagine the public sale is coming up. Let's see if I can find some details here. Launching on IMX soon. They originally had said November, but it looks like they've delayed that a little bit. As far as kind of launch dates, I'm not seeing a whole ton here. Still says kind of TBD. So I would say jump over into the Discord and keep an eye out for an announcement there. But certainly no details quite yet as far as when a launch date is supposed to be at this point. Interesting project though. I think with that size of engagement on the Discord, and we can check out their Twitter as well. Let's just double check and make sure they have that same level of engagement. We can check out on Immutable X as well. If we take a look at High Rollers. $22,000 on the Twitter, so that's pretty solid. And with only 6264 collection size, I mean, or left beyond the 1513 that have already been minted in pre-sale. I think those will probably sell out pretty quickly, but I'm not seeing any on IMX quite yet. So I mean, the only projects I've had experience with on IMX, the IMX marketplace isn't the greatest, as you can kind of see. I mean, compared to OpenSea, not the greatest interface. I have a few Immutable Apes X that I picked up when Gary Vee tweeted about it. This project didn't do a whole ton, at least so far. The team that made this project also made a bridge, so you could bridge Immutable X NFTs over to OpenSea on layer 1, but as far as I know, they haven't launched that bridge yet. So all of these are still stuck on Immutable X rather than OpenSea, and you can kind of see. I mean, the interface is just not the greatest. It's pretty bare bones. So I haven't really, as far as Immutable X projects, I'm not a huge fan, at least so far. There just hasn't been a good kind of solid project launched here that I think is worth heading over here for. I mean, certainly there's some kind of blue chip level projects over here, like Doge Pound Halloween. They did a spin-off Halloween collection here. Gods Unchained is a pretty solid play to earn game that's has some NFTs here you can pick up. But as far as like standalone collections, I haven't seen any Immutable X standalone collections that have really done that well. Not to say there aren't any. There could be some out there, but not that I've seen at least. All right, jumping back to the list here. Max Jukebox says, or Juicebox says, what is a Wax wallet? What app do I get? Check the link there in chat. Wallet.wax.io. We've still got a couple CryptoMonkeys left there, Max. So if you can spin up a wallet, same for you, OTLW. If you can spin up a Wax wallet, you'll get a free CryptoMonkey. Just drop your wallet address in chat here. Creature says, I know murder slots on IMX. Yeah, IMX is great if you can flip. Only takes 50 to 72 hours to get your NFTs into your wallet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no gas fees. So I mean, I guess gas wars aren't a thing, but certainly if you're trying to to have a marketable NFT, it's going to be hard because everyone who wants to get onto Immutable X also has to bridge their Ethereum over to IMX. So it's just it's an extra step that most people probably aren't going to do. And yeah, absolutely. If you got to wait, 72 hours to get your NFT, that's also not so great. Same thing for folks trying to buy NFTs. You don't want to wait to have to bridge your funds over to IMX and then figure out, once you buy whatever NFTs you want to bridge your ETH back to layer 1 Ethereum. It's just not a great experience right now. So I don't know. As far as IMX currently, I would say probably not worth it for most projects. Certainly, if there is potential if there's a project on there that looks promising, but again, nothing that I've seen so far. Murder says he had to wait 62 hours for two IMX projects there. First one only took 23 hours, pretty quick. Yeah, that's pretty rough there. Now that's kind of mirrored my experiences there as well. Not super solid. All right, we've got another project here, Sacred Shark Syndicate. So I'll pull that up. Mint date December 18th, so in 10 days, a week and a half here. Mint price is 0.007 ETH, and let's pull it up here on the screen. $10,000 randomly generated sharks in the Ethereum blockchain. Token reward staking, passive active income streams, conferences, and a council. Standard roadmap so far. So launch party in Mexico, TBD. Syndicate serum, so you can evolve your sharks. Experts and leads of industry call for stocks, Forex, crypto, NFT projects, and sportsbooks goes live. Looks like there's kind of like heavy betting and crypto focus there. First event held in Mexico at the end of January. Interesting.
That parenthetical potentially, of course.
Certainly. I mean, it sounds like they're probably just having a Mexico vacation and they're going to invite the Shark Squad along. Whatever that means. Let's take a look at the white paper here. All right, what is the Sacred Shark Syndicate? Let's look at the NFTs and staking. All right, so you've got staking in the DApp, the decentralized app. Donate and virtually adopt 1,000 to 2,000 sharks. Okay. A shark conservation message there. Merch giveaway, airdrop. NFT staking. They're gonna let you stake your sharks. I mean, nothing super groundbreaking here that I've seen so far. Shark Council, serum to evolve your sharks. I mean, play to earn game potentially. I mean, that's just a potential there. Sports and crypto. So they're saying they're going to add you to their group where they'll give you calls on crypto, NFTs, and betting, and then some bots that that will help you trade. It looks like. But they haven't. I mean, this is not really a whole ton of information, so that's just kind of text on the screen at this point. You're going to build a fund if you have a shark, you'll get some percentage of royalties at some point. Every 30 days, it looks like. Basically him explaining his background in sharks. So, yeah, I mean, this project looks all right. It's, I haven't seen anything super unique. I'd say I'd have to probably jump in the Discord to find out for sure. They only have 8,000 members right now, so 10,000 mint in a week is looking pretty ambitious. So we'll have to see there. I would say keep it on the Discord. If it's a smaller project, it may be fairly easy to get whitelisted, and at that point, you can kind of see if it's something that you think is worth getting into. As far as whatever the mint price is, it's 0.07, but they could be reducing it potentially if they don't have as much engagement as they're hoping for. So yeah, keep an eye on it. I wouldn't say this is anything super out of the ordinary from what I've seen so far, at least. So let's jump back to the list here. We've got a few more projects that people are looking at. All right, Max Juicebox just got his wallet set up. Do you want the green wizard or do you want the yellow Pepe Rudolph? Green wizard, perfect. We'll get you the green wizard. Actually, the green wizard in the CryptoMonkeys Discord is the bot that governs all the Discord bot activities. We will throw that over to you there, Max. Max the wizard. Here we go. Crypto monkeys for all. Now give me a juice box. That's pretty funny. All right. Oh, there you go. Looks like it's successful. I'll copy that in there for you so you can see it. Awesome. All right. Yeah, charity idea behind the shark one is definitely cool. Yeah, certainly charities. It's always good to see. Certainly we've got a portion of our mint for Holiday Ape Club going to charity. So definitely always good to see projects given back to the community. Murder asks, have you heard of Sup Ladies? No affiliation with Sup Ducks. Let's take a look at Sup Ladies. Right. I mean, it is kind of duck themed. Not affiliated with any other duck collection. Let's take a look at the Discord here. Right. 600 members. Let's verify here. Roadmap. I'll pull this over to the stream window. Pre-sale. There we go. apeharmony.com. 19.57 PPL. 1957 Sup Ladies. So if you don't have enough PPL, we've had an option to purchase your vouchers for ETH. All right. PPL. PPL is Pineapple Coin. From the Ape Harmony Monster Club. Ah, that's why you're talking about PPL there. Murder. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Don't tell me you're just pumping your pineapple bags here. Just trying to pump all your pineapple projects. I get it. No, I'm kidding. No, it looks like an interesting project. As far as kind of news, looks like they're really tied in with that Ape Harmony Monster Club, which has been killing it there. Looks like you got a Subducks deal there. So no, looks pretty cool. They just opened their Discord, so yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on. I would imagine that it's the Ape Harmony Monster Club kind of launchpad, kind of similar to CyberKongz, where they kicked off other projects that use the banana token. Looks like the Sup Ladies project is kind of using the Ape Harmony Monster Club token, PPL. So yeah, looks like a pretty solid deal. Let's take a look at I'm gonna take a look and see if we can find some details here. Is it here that you could mint the Sup Ladies? Or at least reserve them? The vouchers. apeharmony.com. Oh, maybe you have to have PPL tokens, huh? 0.176 in ETH or 19.57 PPL. So yeah, you do have to own at least one AHMC. What's the AHMC floor at right now? Ape Harmony Monster Club. 0.496. Big money there. And I think Murder said you had like 3 or 4 of these, so someone's balling out pretty hard there. Floor price is dropping a little bit, so it might be a little bit easier entry here in a little bit. But yeah, this looks like a pretty solid ecosystem that Ape Harmony is building out. A lot of collab projects here, which is good for holders. So some utility coming from that PPL token. That's pretty cool to see. All right, let's jump back into the list here. We've got Digi Dragons. I saw someone else talk about this recently as well. Here's the Digi Dragons NFT. Close to these other ones. All right, the Digi Dragons. 3,333 fully animated NFTs, minting price TBA. Check the roadmap. 999 whitelists. And there's going to be some sort of game on the Epic Game Store. Augmented reality. All right. When is the mint coming out? 3 days, 2 hours. So that's going to be on the 11th, around 11 p.m. Eastern. You can mint 1 or 2. We'll have to check out the Discord. Well, definitely some cool looking art. Do look pretty cool. Gamified, I'm kind of curious to see what that looks like. I mean, they're pretty generic so far. But I did see someone talk about this. I forget which YouTuber it was, but pretty sure someone talked about it in one of their recent videos. So minted December 10th and 11th, so the pre-sale must be on the 10th. Public sale on the 11th. I think it was Ryan D. Crypto is who mentioned it in his video. So, yeah, and I have seen this preview video actually. Kind of like a Pokemon style AR game, which is pretty cool. So you basically pull up your phone and you'd be able to like see the game on real objects, around you, which is kind of neat. So I think that'll be kind of a newer utility for a lot of projects, is kind of that AR interaction. So I mean, that's pretty solid. That's pretty cool. Using physical items in the game. So yeah, definitely a cool type utility and super neat to see. But obviously, still in the early stages. We'll have to see what it really looks like when they have some actual gameplay ready to go. MK Steggy, why do NFT projects make you purchase some other NFT to get whitelisted for the one you want to mint? What's the point behind that? Well, I guess the point behind that would be twofold. One would be to kind of build that community around, your project. So, I mean, you want to keep bringing new people into your community. And so sometimes if you have one NFT, and that gets minted out, you want to give more opportunities for folks to get into your community and get into the project, right? Especially if that floor goes up to like 1 or 2 ETH floor level, you have to have some way for folks to be able to get in on the second project or third project and at an affordable level, um, so that they can join your community without having to pay. For example, like with the Ape Harmony Monster Club, right? That floor level is now at half an ETH. So if someone wants to get into that community, now they have an opportunity with that second project that just launched at like 0.17 ETH, so they don't necessarily have to pay that higher price. I mean, the other option is that it's a cash grab. I mean, there are a ton of projects out there that are just looking for profit, and so the more NFTs they spin out, the more potential profit they have. So that's certainly an option, certainly a possibility, especially if it's if it's a project that's just kind of a celebrity type thing where they're not really into the NFT or Web3 space, and they're just coming out with a project for a little bit of extra money. Are they usually made by the same creators? Sometimes. Sometimes the kind of the future projects are made by the same creators, and sometimes it's kind of like by different artists under the same umbrella. So like the random character collective that we just looked at, the Invisible Friends. That's an example of 3 different projects under that same umbrella. So everything under random characters. They have like 3 different projects, kind of similar type art styles, but I think they're 3 different artists, right? So like Slim Hoods is Slim Jim Studios. So that's one artist, kind of that cartoony style. Random, Mood Rollers is Lucas Zanato, again under that random characters umbrella, and then Invisible Friends is Motion Marcus. So 3 different artists, somewhat similar, kind of like cartoony art styles, but all definitely very different and distinctive. And so in this case, kind of Random Character Collective is the overarching umbrella that manages all those projects, and it's the community around all 3 projects. So they have one Discord for all 3, called the Random Character Collective. So in this case, it's 3 different artists that are kind of sharing that community. But that's certainly not the case for all projects. Other times, those spin-off NFT projects are future utility for the current holders. So like Bored Ape Yacht Club, for example, I think they have like 3 or 4 different spin-off projects at this point. So like Bored Ape Yacht Club, again, potentially now it's 53 ETH floor price now. So like no one can really, starting off at NFTs can really afford to jump into a Bored Ape off the bat unless you're a whale or a celebrity or someone with a huge stack, right? So if you still want to participate in some of these Bored Ape Yacht Club community type things, you can jump into one of their smaller collections, right? You can jump into the Mutant Ape Yacht Club, which is floors climbing on that one as well. It's probably around the 5 or 6 ETH range. Yeah, it's at 6.4 ETH. So, but then this was also additional utility for current Bored Ape Yacht Club holders, right? So as you make more collections and give your current holders utility for the future collections, that increases the value of Bored Apes now, because now you get a free Mutant Ape, right? And as as you add more collections there for Bored Apes and Mutant Apes, so like they had the Bored Ape Kennel Club. Again, more utility for Bored Ape holders, more utility for everyone there, but also a kind of a lower floor price for folks who want to get into that community but don't necessarily have the funds to jump into a Bored Ape or a Mutant Ape. You can pick up a Bored Ape Kennel Club Doge there and still be part of that community without necessarily having that 50 ETH level buy-in, if you will. So those are just some of the reasons why projects will issue multiple NFTs after kind of that initial success. I mean, certainly money is a factor, of course, as always, right? Like that is certainly a reason that a lot of us are in this space is for the benefits, financially. Certainly art is part of it as well, but makes it a lot easier to kind of participate in these neat little hobbies when you're also making a little bit of money at it. It kind of funds some of the time and doesn't make it feel like like you're just wasting your time on some random art collecting, and it's actually going to be productive potentially, or even potentially life changing, going forward in the future. So that's certainly a reason why a lot of us are in the space and what makes it interesting. All right, let's see. Anyone else have any other projects? Go ahead and throw them in chat. I think we have a couple left on this list here. Mystic Ents is something else that someone threw out there. So let's take a look here at Mystic Ents. I think this is another one, sale December 9th. So this is actually coming up pretty soon, December 9th, 5 a.m. So this is, what is this, in 4 hours? 0.05 ETH. I remember someone talking about this. This might have been another Ryan D Crypto one. Yep, Ryan D Crypto, I think, mentioned this one. So Mystic Ents, they're talking about kind of that utility for protecting the Amazon. So as far as every NFT minted, they're going to donate to plant a tree in the Amazon for every tree that's minted. And then you'll have an NFT card game at some point, if they mint out, similar to kind of the Magic the Gathering. And then they'll be airdropping folks cards based on the rarity of their trees that they mint. So then they'll also have a token in a marketplace. Pretty solid art, I guess. 1K members in the Discord. Let's take a look at the Discord here real quick. If they're minting today, they're at 1.1K members. So with a 3K collection, that might be a little bit of a stretch. But I guess if they're minting here soon, let's see how soon that's coming up. Is it mint live already? Let's take a look on OpenSea. Looks like the mint is live. Let's see. Oh, pre-sale at 12.8. So maybe the pre-sale happened today. Floor price 0.11. Nothing's been traded so far. Looks like this is the only one that's even listed. So they're certainly not revealed. All right, let's see. Tomorrow, official launch, a giveaway. There's more YouTube videos coming out. Basically, the Discord has all the same roadmap information. As far as pre-sale, I wonder if there was any discount or anything. We can take a look. This is a kind of neat trick to see if you see some that are minted in pre-sale. You can take a look and see take a look at the contract on Etherscan and see what folks have been minting it for. So they're minting for 0.05 Ether as well. It looks like same price. This person minted 5 tokens for 0.25. So pre-sale's getting the same price as normal sale. And if we look at the token here, 55 have been minted so far. There it is, 55 as well. Yeah, 26 different owners have minted 55 of them. I'd keep an eye on this one. I don't know if this is necessarily going to mint out, but public sales launching in a few hours, so maybe tomorrow morning, if you wake up and take a look at it, could do well. Definitely has some interesting utility on the roadmap, but all these projects are kind of dependent on the creators, and it really depends. If you jump in the Discord and see if they're legit. I mean, you can go and check out their Twitters as well. See if they have kind of a history. It looks like looks like he's got some projects out there already. A Brazilian NFT creator. So feel free to jump out there and see if if this person is someone that's providing value, or someone that you think is a solid going to stick with the project and make sure that that they build it up and don't just leave it hanging halfway through the roadmap. Then if you think they'll deliver, then that sounds like a project you could get into. But yeah, certainly an interesting project with some interesting looking art. I don't know if I'll want to mint this one or not. We'll have to see. I'll probably keep an eye on it and probably check it out tomorrow morning, maybe a little after mint, and see how it's looking. But something else you can always do if the mint site, for some of these projects, and this is something I do with current launches. If I'm looking at an NFT right as it launches public sale or pre-sale, a lot of times the mint site, will get locked up, or OpenSea will be a little slow to update as far as how many are minted and what prices are. So I'll usually go out to the contract and watch on Etherscan, and you can see all the transfers of the token and see how many people are minting them. Just kind of refresh every so often, and you can see everyone who's minted, how long ago, what they're paying for them, how much you need to set gas for. So this will help you kind of save on gas too if you're worried about gas prices. You can kind of see what everyone else is paying for gas, whether or not their transaction goes through or not. It'll sit there and say pending if their gas level is too low, and you can see how much gas they've sent. That way, okay, if that person has sent this much gas and they're not getting through, I'll need to send more gas if I want to mint, at that particular time. So kind of a neat little trick there if you're trying to keep an eye on a project's mint process. Go out there to the Etherscan page on the contract or the token and watch it as it mints. All right. We've got one more request for murder here. The Odd District. So let's take a look at the Odd District NFT. January 11th. Cool art, kind of a profile picture avatar type project. 7,999. Let's take a look at the website. Definitely some cool looking art, kind of War of the World style, alien sci-fi type feel to it. I like the little balloon animal they got there. I don't know if it's supposed to be spraying gas or if that's supposed to be like a mutant alien of some sort, but definitely looks pretty cool. 450 unique traits. Customized random image generation code with unique layering system. This is all pretty standard stuff. 0.08 ETH. Here's the roadmap. Plenty of contest giveaways. There's a community wallet. That's pretty standard stuff. Merch store. Market. Okay. So the roadmap looks pretty standard. Art looks super cool though, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the Twitter and the Discord. Twitter's got 1931 followers, so we'll have to see when they're launching. Discord has 2,700 members. So nothing crazy numbers wise, but they've still got a little ways to launch, so we can keep an eye on it. The art definitely looks super cool. So this is one I'd keep an eye on for the art alone. I think that art is going to draw a lot of people in. Kind of that sci-fi slash zombie slash mutant slash cyberpunk dystopian feel to it. So I think this one's a little early yet, but I'd keep an eye on it. Looks like it's going to be minting sometime in January, so keep an eye on it. This one's probably one that's that we'll have a better idea on in about a month or so, but I'd say pop into the Discord and keep an eye on it. Pre-sale, they're saying 11th of January, public sale 14th of January. So yeah, I would say this one still about a month out, a little over a month, so I would just keep an eye on it, and you know, if you want to pop in and see if you can get on a whitelist, it doesn't hurt to do that if it takes a little time. So that's the Odd District. All right, that's all the list of projects that I had. Murder says you can look one of them up on IMDb. Team's fully doxed. That's awesome. Invoice or invite to Odd District? Yes. So I'll throw the Discord link in here. We'll throw it right in stream chat. An invoice or an invite? Yeah, we're gonna invoice you for the stream. It's gonna be 0.1 ETH for the stream value today. Thank you very much. All right, I think that's all the NFT projects that folks have requested. I do have one quick tutorial I'm going to run through. I actually have been swapping over some of my funds over to the Luna ecosystem, the Terra ecosystem, because they're launching a bunch of DeFi projects here. If you don't want to look at any more NFT projects here, throw them in chat. We can take a look before the stream ends. But I want to go over to TerraSwap. So I've stacked up a bunch of Luna. Go to the web app here. So TerraSwap is the main DEX or decentralized exchange on the Terra ecosystem. If you don't know what Terra is or Luna is, basically Terra is here. Let's see if I can find a good diagram to explain here. All right, so we've got the Terra stablecoin, which is UST. So that's basically a coin that's aligned to the dollar. So it's always it's an algorithmic stablecoin aligned to the dollar, and the way it stays tied to the dollar is there's an asset called Luna, which is the collateral token on the other side of it. So the reason it's called Luna is like the moon, right? So the moon helps, you know, kind of stays balanced and keeps the Earth, Earth stabilized in orbit, and vice versa, right, for the Earth and the moon. And so the stable coin of Terra, which is, you know, the Earth, is kind of balanced with the Luna coin. And the way that folks keep that stable coin Terra UST tied to the worth of $1 is if Terra goes up in value, you know, you can trade in part of your Luna for Terra, and it's worth more at that point. And vice versa, if Terra goes under the value of $1, you can trade in that for $1 worth of Luna. And so you basically can keep trading back and forth between Luna and Terra as whatever is profitable for you, and that kind of keeps the value of Terra at $1, right? If the value is under $1, people trade it for Luna. That reduces the amount of UST out there, which increases the value to $1, right? Supply and demand. Same way the other way. If UST is over $1, people can um, burn Luna basically, which increases the value of Luna because there's more UST there, and vice versa. So that's how Luna and Terra kind of balance each other. And so you've seen Luna kind of been running up recently because in the Terra ecosystem there's some new projects coming out. Astroport is the big one, and this is a super cool project that's going to be a DEX, but they're also kind of setting up a lot around the Terra ecosystem in regards to kind of permissionless trading, liquidity, and easy integration for decentralized apps. So they've got a lot of cool liquidity pools for fees. They have a new token coming out, which is the Astroport Token, and you can kind of see kind of a cool little art style, very kind of futuristic. It reminds me of Protoss in StarCraft 2. If anyone ever played StarCraft 2, that's kind of the art style um, of Astroport. But they have an upcoming launch here. It's going to be launching in about a week. I think it's on the 16th of December. You see, to the 14th or the 16th, one of the two. But basically, you'll be able to take your TerraSwap LP, so any liquidity that you provide on TerraSwap, you can move over to Astroport, and they'll give you an airdrop basically of tokens at that point. They call it a lock drop actually. It's not a straight airdrop because they're going to have some of them locked to start. So if we go to their medium, we can see what that looks like. Astroport, where's their lock drop here? Here it is, token launch allocation. So here's their phase 1 lock drop. You can see users who lock their TerraSwap liquidity in Astroport for a drop, they're going to have 75 million Astro tokens, for those folks who do that in the first phase. And then they'll also have Astro tokens available for people who provide to the Astro UST liquidity pool. So folks who want to swap between UST and Astro. They're also airdropping Astro tokens to people who are already using TerraSwap, which I'm fairly new to the Terra ecosystem, so I won't be in that group, but I'll definitely be in that phase 1 group. And so they're airdropping some to folks who are staking Terra Luna as well before, or on I should say, September 9th, or if they had B Luna deposited in Anchor, which is another Terra protocol. So here's kind of how they'll migrate. So yeah, December 6th to December 13th, you can migrate over. So anytime now, basically until December 13th. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to provide my liquidity on TerraSwap. So for me, I've already gone to Anchor. So Anchor protocol is another site, and this is a protocol on Terra Luna as well. But this is something super cool. I know we talked about kind of crypto.com staking and interest rates before. This is probably the highest, kind of more reliable stablecoin interest rates that I've found. So this is basically a little under 20%, and it's been pretty stable. It's kind of hovered in that mid 19% range for the last while. And so you can deposit your UST, which again, that UST is always tied to the value of $1, and kind of earn in that percent range. So if you remember us talking about some of the stablecoin rates in like crypto.com staking, the top level is 12%. Celsius BlockFi, it's around that 10 to 12% range as at the high, or 9 to 10% range at the high. And so this is quite a bit more than that. Certainly you have to have a little bit more technical chops as far as getting your UST over to Terra. But once you do that, you can earn 19.5% in APY, or interest on your US dollars, basically, UST tokens. But in addition to that, they have a B Luna. So you can basically bond your Luna to provide collateral for folks to lend and borrow on this Anchor protocol platform, which is how they pay out these 19% rewards. So basically what happens is people deposit their collateral in either Ethereum, bonded ETH, or Luna, bonded Luna. And so they'll deposit that collateral, and then they'll borrow against that collateral to borrow UST or whatever tokens they'd like to borrow. And so what Anchor Protocol then does is takes that ETH and Luna and stakes it to earn rewards. And since they have more collateral than people are borrowing, right? You have to provide more collateral than you can borrow in order to borrow. They can earn 8% basically times 3, so like 24% or so on the collateral that's provided, and then they can pay out most of that back to whoever's depositing for their liquidity pool. So that's how they provide that interest rate. So I swapped into that B Luna collateral. So it's pretty much on par with Luna as far as value goes. So there's going to be a low risk of impermanent loss on this pool. So I'm going to go ahead and get B Luna here. I'm going to provide max liquidity. And we'll max this out to the max 25. What do I have? 25.597. Let's just do it up here. Let's do B Luna here. If I can. There's B Luna, and then we'll do Luna here. We'll max that out. So I have 25.597 B Luna. You can see that's pretty much equivalent to 25 Luna. My fee is going to be 0.3 USD, so about 30 cents. And I will go ahead and provide that liquidity. I get some LP tokens back. So the LP tokens are basically receipts that I've provided a certain amount of liquidity to this protocol. So there we go. I've got 18.29 LP tokens. So the LP tokens are basically my receipt. If I ever want to get my Luna and B Luna back, I can come back and turn these LP tokens into TerraSwap and get them back. So now if I see withdraw, you can now see I have, see I've got to find the Luna and B Luna pool. B Luna Luna pool. I have 18.29 tokens, so I can do this and I'll get back my 25.59 B Luna and my 25.06 Luna if I want to. Now that being said, so this is where I'd over time I would earn rewards, basically a percentage of the fees from anyone who swapped between Luna and B Luna. But now I want to get that Astroport Lockdrop, right? So I want to migrate over the Lockdrop from December 6th to December 13th. So that's right now. I can migrate over to liquidity to Astroport. So I'll be get a one-time Astro distribution when Astroport launches on December 20th now. So they have pushed that date back now to the 20th. But here's kind of that phase. So I'll be in phase 1, kind of in these first few days. Then phase 2 will be kind of locking the Astro that you get from the airdrop, and put it into the Astro UST pool to get more Astro. And then the Astro is going to launch there on December 20th. And hopefully, from what I'm hearing, the Astroport protocol is going to be one of the biggest ones on Terra. So it looks like that Astro token is probably going to be worth a decent amount. But that's what I'm using most of my Luna for, at least so far. And so let's take a look at Astroport and let's see if I can just provide that right now, or if I have to wait. Max says, I need someone to do this for me and stake my things for me, what they know is doing well. There is so much to learn, it's crazy. Yes, there certainly is a lot to learn, and that's part of the, part of what makes the crypto space fun is just there's so much to learn, but it also makes it overwhelming at times, right? Because it doesn't matter how much you know, there's always going to be something new the next day, and there's so many moving pieces. There's thousands of different projects in motion at once, from NFTs to staking to lending to yield farming to exchanges to whatever the case may be. All right, I've got to find out where the app is here. Let's see, it's going to be app.astroport. It is not. So let's see if I can find the link to the Astroport migration. I might have to jump into the Discord here real quick. See if I can find out where the app is, if it's even live. It might not be live yet. I know they're launching on the 20th with the overall deal, but I certainly need to figure out how to migrate my LP tokens over. All right. Starts on the 14th, goes for 14th days. It looks like phase 1 has been postponed again from what I'm seeing. So December 14th. All right. Lockdrop opens on December 14th. Yeah, so they have postponed it to December 14th now. Well, I guess I'm providing liquidity on TerraSwap in the meantime, so that'll be earning fees for me right now. I'm going to wait until then, December 14th, to move my liquidity over to Astroport, and then at that point I'll start earning the Astro tokens. I would imagine then they'll launch the week after for phase 2 on December 20th, and then probably another week or two after that. Towards the end of the year is when they'll kind of go live for everyone, and hopefully those Astro tokens are going to be paying off quite a bit. The shit DTK knows blows my mind. No, I'm still learning just like you all are. I mean, I've got a little bit of a head start, but no, certainly a lot to learn, and that's part of what I enjoy about the space. Is I just enjoy learning new things. All right, I'll jump into DeFi Kingdoms real quick before we sign off for the stream. If you have any last minute questions, go ahead and throw them in chat there. But I am due for my quests here in DeFi Kingdoms, so I'll show you all y'all what that looks like if you haven't seen my stream quite yet. So basically, this is a project on the Harmony blockchain. I've got a few NFTs called Hero NFTs, so you can go in and perform quests with these different heroes to earn rewards. So I'm going to go on some fishing quests here. This will take a few minutes, so I won't sit here for the whole time waiting to see what my rewards are, but I can show you an example of some of the past things I've gotten. So each of these heroes was around 50 Joule at the time, so 50 Joule, probably around that $300 to $400 range per hero. But just in the last couple days, I've been farming for maybe 4 or 5 days, or farming. By farming, I say running missions or running quests with these heroes. And I've pulled back 2 of these runes that help you level up your heroes. And you can see how much these are worth in USD value. 62 US dollars for each of these runes. And I've pulled 2 of these so far out of the last basically 4 or 5 days of running quests with these heroes. So $123 there. I've pulled some other kind of general rewards there that run a few dollars to a few cents depending on the types of fish and rewards that you pull out. But I'd say overall I've probably pulled, probably $150 worth of rewards out of spending. I have 2 or 3 heroes there. I've probably spent $700 or $800 worth of tokens on those heroes. But not too bad. Pulling $150 back in a few days is not too bad. I'll probably have my initial investment back in a few weeks, and then I'll have to decide whether I want to buy some more heroes and keep spiraling that up, or if I want to sell some and get my initial investment back and then just keep playing with the heroes I have. But certainly there's some yield farming activities you can do in the gardens as well, providing liquidity just like we're doing on Terra. You can provide liquidity for all these different tokens and earn yield just like you would, and that's the jewel that you earn to play the game. That you can use to buy heroes. You can do that in the tavern. So you can buy the heroes with jewel. Yeah, the cheapest one's 48 Joule. So right now I think Joule's around the $6 or $7 range. So yeah, just under $300 US in that ballpark at least. And each of them has different stats, so they'll do better or worse depending on their main skill. So like this one's main profession is gardening or fishing. So that hero does the best at fishing. This one's gardening, so it'll do better on gardening level quests. So that's DeFi Kingdoms. MK Steggy, thanks for sharing. You can actually charge for your stream, so I appreciate it. That may be an option later on down the road. Right now, I just want to focus on giving value to everyone in the Holiday Ape Club, and I consider you being early as kind of your ticket in, and I'm sure it'll grow over time, and cryptos and NFTs are just going to get bigger, right? So this space is definitely going to blow up. Our community is only going to get larger, but I really appreciate all y'all being along for the ride. Hope I'm giving you some valuable information, and hope you're learning a lot through these streams. Murder says I'm going to have to look more into DeFi Kingdoms, working a bunch right now, so I don't know if I'd have time to play that. Yeah, I agree. The hero thing, you kind of have to log in every so often to make sure you're running your quests. But you can certainly just provide liquidity in the garden right now to earn Jewel. You don't have to buy heroes right off the bat. So if you want to get in right now, I would say jump into the gardens and farm some Jewel. You can also single side stake in the bank if you want to. So you can just put Jewel right in the bank and stake it, and it'll earn interest and fees from everyone who trades in DeFi Kingdoms. and that way you can kind of start stacking up some funds, even if you don't have the time to play with the hero NFTs right now. You can at least you know, get into the ecosystem and start learning how to use the game and all the exchange and kind of farming capacities and go from there. But Creature says, I have a few things in the garden and the bank and DeFi, but I don't have enough to have heroes. Yeah, no worries. That it'll build up in time. You'll get enough Jewel eventually to get a hero, and I'm sure they're going to be coming out with more methods to either get heroes or rent heroes or whatever the case may be. So keep an eye on it. And hey, who knows? Maybe with the Holiday Ape Club, we're starting off with CryptoMonkey giveaways. Maybe at some point we'll have enough to give away some DeFi Kingdoms heroes. So that would be pretty cool, I think. Max Juicebox says, I want 3 Holiday Apes. Awesome. Well, we'll have the opportunity here in a couple weeks. You know, we're gearing up for launch. I know we're doing a lot of giveaways. Murder says, thanks for not being a piece of shit. I appreciate that, Murder. Thank you very much. Hard to come by in this space. Much appreciated. Thank you for the kind words there. All right. Well, before we go, we do have one thing to do. We have a giveaway. Speaking of being a great person, Murder has graciously donated his giveaway winnings. We were giving away $100 in ETH for everyone who is an early member in the Discord and entered the giveaway. And Murder won the $100 in ETH, but he didn't want it. He wanted to give it back to the community. So props to Murder. That is super awesome. So what we're going to do is basically do a random drawing. So let's do a drawing here of everyone who's still in that list. Let me see if I can see who reacted on that. Perfect. All right, let's see. I don't even know how we can do this drawing. Let's do a random drawing tool. I don't know. You can just type in all the names. I don't even know how we can do this. All right, here we go. So I'm going to take all the names in here, you know. So we had Albedo, we have Rev, we have Mask, Creature, we've got Haru, we've got Double Dan, we've got Max Rep, we've got Chinsel, we've got Jai, we have Max, we've got Eric, we've got Fuller84, OTL Dub, we've got Click, we have Pro NFT, we have Dan, we have Yayu, we have, what is this, Ficris.co, we have Darkside Dag, we have NFT to the Moon. All right, who else do we have on here? I think that's about all. Did we get Darkside in there? Yeah, Darkside Dag's in there, perfect. All right, I guess anyone else not in there? Spandana, I don't think Spandana reacted, so we should probably throw Spandana in there. Anyone else who hasn't reacted now has an extra chance to get in on it. Steggy, do you want in on this too? This is open to all OG apes, so pretty much anyone who's been in the server for a little while is eligible. Let me know now if you want in. I think otherwise we're gonna spin the wheel and see what happens. MK Steggy says yes, throw me in there. Perfect. All right, here we go. This is going to be the the moment of truth. Again, props to Murder for donating the prize, and here we go. $100 in Ethereum coming right up. We'll see who wins it. And it is Chinsel. So Chinsel wins the $100 in ETH. Murder says it's good to be the king. Well, again, congratulations to Chinsel. Then we'll tag you in the chat there. Congratulations, and send us your wallet address. If you don't, send us your wallet in the next day or two, I guess we'll spin the wheel again and see who wins. But otherwise, Chinsel, congratulations, $100 in ETH. So let us know what your wallet is. We'll get you that sent over. All right, everyone else. If there's any last questions, throw them in chat. Otherwise, thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully you got some good value out of taking a look at some of the recent projects. I know we gave away a few crypto monkeys. Oh, Spandana just joined us here. So Spandana, we have one more CryptoMonkey left. If you make a wax wallet, you can get that last CryptoMonkey. I'll send it to you. So for the wax wallet, let's see if we can track down that that address. It was wallet.wax.io. Let's put that in chat. Bandana, you're getting in here right at the nick of time. And I'll just tell you to make a wax wallet. If you make a wax wallet, oh, Chinsel's here. Chinsel, congratulations! You just won the $100 in ETH. So congratulations! Send us your wallet, and we will send you the $100 in ETH here. Murder has graciously donated his initial winnings back for the community. So we spun again. You ended up winning. So here we go. Shout out again. Excellent member of the community. Couldn't ask for anyone better there. So appreciate y'all joining us again, Spandana, or I guess Chinsel, either one. Feel free to make a wax wallet. Whoever gets me their wax wallet, I'll send a last CryptoMonkey NFT to you.
Sure, I just woke up.
Oh, perfect. Good timing. Good timing. No rush then. Chinsel already won the $100 in ETH, so we'll give you first dibs. If you want the CryptoMonkey NFT, we'll give it to you. If you can make a wax wallet.
Yes, I would love that.
Perfect. And it looks like my fishing's done, so the stream went long enough. I can pull back my fish and see what I got. So Spandana, I put the wax wallet link there in chat for you. So just create that wallet. When you do have it created, just send me your address and I'll send you the CryptoMonkey.
Done. Thank you.
And there we go. Here's the fish I got. Looks like I got what is that? 9 different fish. Leveled up a few heroes with my fishing skill, but not a whole ton of great fish. I think this is probably about $1 worth of fish if I was to trade it all for US dollars right now. Maybe $2, but nothing big money there. But there we go. There's DeFi Kingdoms. Again, thanks everyone for joining the stream. Chinsel, congratulations again. Get us your wallet. We'll get you your $100 in ETH. And then Spandana, just send me your wax wallet address when you have it created. I'll get you the CryptoMonkey. So thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you on tomorrow for tomorrow's stream for more giveaways. I think our Twitter giveaway is ending tomorrow, so we'll have $100 in ETH again going out to some lucky winner on Twitter. And then we'll also have another stream talking about NFTs of the day and any cool projects I've seen. So take care. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Otherwise, let's hang out and chat. Have a good rest of your day.